Welcome. We're now going to discuss the role of data in generative AI implementations. Let's first look at the concept of a large language model, or LLM. I was fascinated that we could take these sophisticated AI models trained on a massive amount of text data and that they would learn language patterns, relationships, translate languages, write creative content, and even answer your questions. Imagine a virtual assistant that understands your queries, provides insightful summaries, or crafts personalized poems. But then that was only the potential of LLMs to become powerful tools for communication, information retrieval, and even creative expression. But LLMs face limitations. Their performance heavily relies on the data that they're trained on. Think of a car's performance depending on fuel quality. The effectiveness of an LLM hinges on its data. Here's where the idea of a data bottleneck comes in. LLMs can face challenges related to data. If the training data contains biases or skewed perspectives, the LLM might perpetuate those in their outputs. Back in the early days of language models, there were some such models, and they became infamous for their outputs of hate and violence. Imagine training an LLM primarily on news articles with this particular political slant. The LLM might then generate responses that favor that viewpoint. Additionally, LLMs often require vast amounts of data to perform optimally. In specific domains where data is scarce, this can limit their effectiveness. An LLM trained in general medical information might struggle to provide in-depth insights on rare diseases with limited research data. Even when there is a large data set, the data itself might not be relevant to the task at hand. Feeding an LLM with historical novels won't necessarily equip it to answer technical questions about computer science. So, how do we address these challenges? Thankfully, there are effective strategies to help us overcome them. The first one is data augmentation, which involves techniques like paraphrasing existing data or generating synthetic data to artificially increase the dataset size while maintaining its quality and relevance. Second, there's data curation. That is meticulously selecting and cleaning the training data to ensure its accuracy, eliminating biases, and focusing on the most relevant information for the desired LLM application. Lastly, we have transfer learning, also known as fine-tuning. That leverages knowledge gained on a large general dataset and applies it to a specific domain with limited data. Think of it as an LLM student who learns general language skills in a broad class and then applies them to a specialized course like medical terminology. By effectively addressing data challenges, we can unlock the full potential of LLMs in various applications. Imagine a customer service chatbot that can not only answer basic questions, but also take a deeper dive into complex issues by addressing and summarizing relevant product documentation upon request. Data empowers LLMs to become more comprehensive and helpful conversational partners. LLMs trained on educational materials and student data can personalize learning experiences. They could generate tailored practice problems, explain concepts in different ways based on individual learning styles, and even provide feedback on student writing. Scientific research can be accelerated with LLMs, analyzing vast amounts of research papers to identify emerging trends, potential research gaps, and even suggest novel hypotheses. This can significantly streamline the information processing phase of scientific discovery. The future of generative AI is intertwined with advancements in data collection, management, and utilization. As we develop more sophisticated data governance practices, ensure data security and privacy, and refine data analysis techniques, LLMs will continue to evolve, become even more powerful and reliable tools across various domains. In conclusion, data is the cornerstone of successful generative AI implementations. By understanding the challenges and limitations related to data and employing effective strategies for data management and utilization, we can empower LLMs to revolutionize the way we interact with information, communication, and potentially even creative endeavors. Thank you for watching.